Did you eat something today? What did it consist of? Isn't it interesting that you have to eat something to stay alive, yet to stay alive, something else had to die? Whether we like it or not, death is the engine of life. Let's think about seasons for a second. Every winter, everything dies, and then spring comes and everything comes alive. Every minute within your body, cells are dying and forming new ones. Death and life are the rhythms of creation. So let me ask you this. Why did Jesus die? Well, he was killed. He was murdered. That is the story. Before we create a theory or systematize it, we have to know the pure story. We have to let the story be the story first. And the story is this. Jesus came. He emptied himself of everything that he was. He became just like us. He gathered a small group of people together. He discipled them. He mentored them. He healed people. And he preached a message that confronted the indifference and injustice against the religious, military, and economic machine of the day, and they murdered him. They killed him. End of story, end of chapter. And anytime something ends, it sparks something within us, and it's called grief. Grief is deep sorrow that is caused by death. And that's why when we read the Psalms, we see people constantly asking God why, but we don't get an answer. Maybe it's not always about the answer. Jesus even quotes Psalm 22, and he says, my God, why have you forsaken me? You see, grief and lament are not just an outlet to find an answer, but the mystery in it is that we follow a God who also grieves and laments. So today, we don't need to find the answer of why Jesus died. Our call is simple. It's just to grieve, to be sad, to be angry, to be confused, to be upset. That's it. That's it. That's all we're called to do. And while we find ourselves in this world of the coronavirus and this new reality we're living in, the call is still simple. It's just to grieve, to be sad, to be upset. You have permission, because healing doesn't come in finding the answers. Healing comes from just letting your spirit